Hello guys, my name is Denis, and in this lesson you will learn all about the for loops. So, you remember the for loop we reviewed in the past lessons? Okay, the for each loop is like the for loop, but it's simpler, but it's less flexible. You can do uh, less things with it. Okay, let's start by creating an array of integers. Okay, you remember how we created an arrays? You can check out my video if you haven't. Int numbers equals new int. Okay, let's make them five elements. Okay, let's input their values. So the first number will be 1. Okay, you remember the homework I gave you in the past lesson for the arrays? Okay, if you did not do it, now I'll give you the answer. So let's print them out by using the for loops. Okay, numbers I. Okay, that should print us the numbers from 1 to 5. Okay, here they are. Now the for each loop is like the for. So for each, here you declare a variable, because we will be working with integers. We have to use int number equals not equals for each int number in numbers. Okay, print numbers number. Okay, so read it like a sentence. For each number in the array numbers, print out numbers. Okay, so let's delete this, and it should do the same thing. Okay, it does it. So the homework I gave you is for the user to input the values of the array. So let's make it now. We create for loop numbers with length numbers I equals to int 32 dot parse, or convert to int 32. Okay, I'll use convert to int 32 so it's more clear for you. Int 32. Oops. console.readline. Okay. Now here we create the array. Okay, here I will ask the user to input numbers. Here we create the array. Here we input the numbers from the user, and here we print them out. Okay, input numbers. We have to input 5 numbers. Okay, it prints them in the same order. So what if you use for each to make this? For each, tap int number in numbers. Oops. For each int number in numbers. Now use the parse console read line. Okay, I hope you get the idea of what's happening here. Input numbers. Okay, why it's not inputting them? So number numbers, why no? Okay, it's not doing anything. We can't use I because that's not a for loop. So basically with for each you cannot input the numbers. It has to be with the for loop. That's why I showed you first with the for loop, so you get the idea. It's better to use it for printing out like this, but I prefer always using the for cycle, for loop, sorry. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, now it's working. So I use it for user input, but I use for each for outputting the values. And to give the array length by the user, we can do like this. We create variable int n equals int 32.parse console readline, and instead of 5 here we write n. So if we want 3 numbers, we will input 3 numbers. Okay, let's make it a little bit better. Okay, input numbers will be here. Okay, let's say we want 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's printing them all out. So we did our job. I hope you guys learned something from this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button if you like it, and follow me for more.